Yes,
No.
the flash is on.
Green. Give me a katuri so that I can.
So, and Olivia, I mean, if you can just share me a little bit about your experience in India.
Yes, but the flash is on. Is not bothering.
No, it's not good to bother.
It's gonna bother her to look at the phone. Yeah,
all right.
Now good.
Yes.
Yes. So the search of what is truth. Yes. What is reality? What is happiness? Why is not there? Yes. So I was just bothered that people are suffering. Everyone is suffering. No one is trusting each other.
Okay.
And I wanted to understand why. Because
so how are you planning to do that? Are you planning to be just disconnected from the society and just keep on exploring these things, or like you would like to be in the society and then speak to people and understand from people?
I believe that everything is one, so we cannot take it out. We are not out of society. We are not in the society. We're one organism. We're one body.
Right.
Everyone, the whole humanity.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe just we should follow the path of the truth, because as long as there is life, so for us now it's hard to stay in the places where there's electricity. It's hard for us to stay in the crowded places. It's hard to see the people in the synthetic clothes, and kind of every year it gets deeper and deeper, the understanding that you want to be among the same people, among the equal.
Right.
So we believe that the nature is the only solution, and we want to be like a platform, like a foundation for all the people
Ekam Brahman.
who decided to downshift.
Right.
So,
Advait, you're talking about Advait.
Yeah, kind of. So we are like the entrance point where the people get to know things, and then they decide what they want to do with that.
Right.
So, but this middle point is very important, because otherwise no one, 2 years ago we didn't know where to start. So
I love that. Love that what you're wearing. What is that?
This is just a jewelry from Kashmir. It's got traditional Kashmiri jewelry.
Oh, you've been to Kashmir as well?
No. We took it. We got it from Vashisht now.
Okay, we got it from Vashisht. All right. And how long you've been living like this?
For 2.5 years now.
Okay, 2.5 years.
Yes.
Nice. And like this?
Yeah, 2.5 years together, yeah. And then it's been a long
And so
time.
how do you like manage your bread and butter?
Bread and butter is given from the earth, so we try to fetch everything from the jungle. Like we try to fetch
like fruits and vegetables
mushrooms.
raw. Okay.
We try to find jungly vegetable which people don't like much, Now sustenance is a problem a little bit. We want our land, we want our cows, we want our animals together, and our friends also, human friends also together, and then it's easy to sustain. Otherwise, just two people. Right now we are like, that's what the main plan. We are inquiring ourselves that okay, where we are lacking to involve people,
Right.
And it's like deep process, because we don't know, because how we started, obviously that time is gone, that space is gone. So everyone, it will be very unique experience downshift, in a way, experiencing, knowing the facts that okay, all this hazards, natural hazards are coming because of what base,
So you always had this inclination towards spirituality and
we both had
life
kind of
like
in
this.
a way inclination, but I guess it's nothing special in that. It's just that we kind of got educated really well, and we could understand that in the we could go till the root to analyze the things, that how things are working.
And how did you meet her?
And that is also coincidence. There are like coincidence how we meet right now.
Right. Okay. So you guys are into shamanic practices, or you guys into Wiccan, or like what exactly do you practice?
We are doing a kind of there was a constant
and I could see some tantric stuff also over here, so it was just a little
It's
curious.
a constant ritual, so we try to maintain the ritual daily.
Okay.
Because we are daily sending a certain thought forms to the sphere of the globe, uniting with the necessary portals, with another which create the structures,
Okay.
So we are making also the full moon yagyas.
Oh, full moon yagyas.
Yes, every full moon. It's been more than.
So the full moon rituals, you mean? So they come under Wiccan, right? They come under Wiccan and some part of shamanism. So do you also do soul retrieval, and do you also communicate with the spirits?
No, so it's about, we believe that every object has a spirit. Yes, so we believe that
Okay.
there will be a spirit inside the stone.
Right.
Yes, and there won't be a spirit in this, for
Right.
example.
Right.
And we believe that by maintaining certain things,
Mm-hmm.
we are in the good interconnection with the spirits, with these genies, like a genie, you know,
The
genie
jinns,
from
the
lamp,
jinns,
yes.
yeah.
So when we believe in the you know, in the one spirit of nature,
Right.
which is the strongest, and
Mm.
which in itself it carries all other spirits.
Right.
So
Shamanic practices are always, traditional based. There's
Right,
a
they're very
tradition. We are
traditional.
not believing in any traditions or any
Okay.
ritualistic,
Right.
wants, that okay, we are doing for something. We just greeting the fire, greeting the air, greeting the water, which we think that which is now we are understanding the importance.
Right.
In the daily routine, we forget about this kind of elements,
Right.
which are the very much base of our existence. Yes.
Okay. Okay. All
and
right.
also very much like connecting with the herbs of power and with the plants of power.
This is Indrajal, right? This is Indrajal. This is we call in Tantrism. It's called Indrajal. But then this is a herb. Yes.
Yeah. Here we so in English it's juniper.
Juniper.
And
Yeah.
it will be used by
Sage as well, right? It's a
so
combination of
this
sage.
is the type of the sage, but a little bit another one in local language is called sansi.
Okay.
But this one, so there's very powerful smells, which are just bringing the harmony in.
Right. Sage, I'm aware. Yes. You need. Yeah. It's
plants.
to clear your space and clear your aura.
Yeah.
Same all these vessels kind of, because these vessels are same producing the harmonies,
Right.
you hit them with a stick instead of,
Wow. It's called the
So-
singing bell, right? Singing
these are
bell.
all just our utensils which are actually, all the
To
what
awaken
we
the
used to use
chakras.
was a singing bowl, because it has to resonate in the
Right.
right frequencies.
Right. Right. Right.
Nowadays we use very industrial products which are like, really not resonating, not giving us
Right.
Enough energy.
I'm glad there's somebody who believes on jinns, because I was doing a research on jinns, and mostly the Muslims, they believe on jinns a lot, but the Hindus, they do not deny about jinns. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad somebody believes on them, because I had an encounter with jinns, and I was in these kind of practices. I was very curious about jinns, and I did my due diligence, and I did write a few blogs also on jinns.
Amazing.
So I'm going to even post this particular video online, and people might be seeing you
For
guys.
sure,
So
for
I have
sure.
a couple of followers, so they might want to speak to you guys. I hope you would be fine with that.
We
Yeah,
have a
amazing,
page. Our movement is documented on page called Temple of Trust on
Temple of
Instagram.
Trust.
It's archive of black and white photos and videos
Uh-huh.
of the daily routine. Local arts,
Amazing,
crafts, local
amazing. You guys are
religions
really
of
amazing. Fantastic.
power.
I've never seen something like this before. And
Yeah.
I've traveled to a lot of places. I've traveled to a lot of
So
countries,
let's
but
see,
yeah,
this
this is what.
cloth is stitched from the thorns, So it's the thread is also made by us, and we don't know still how to make a cloth, but is with this year we're gonna practice this tantra. This is a real tantra, we call it.
Right,
When you're
absolutely.
weaving
Yeah.
patterns in
So
the cloth.
who's teaching you tantrism? Interesting again.
So again, the one we believe in that everyone has the same access to the primordial source of information, and it just depends on how well a person can manage to decode the information.
I would love to learn these rituals from you guys. Would you be open to teach me?
For sure. It's just like keeping yourself open and in the flow. But what we think very important is a kind of initiative, which is lifelong. When the thought, and when we came to the realization of after this knowledge, attaining the knowledge from outer world, same. Not anything from inside, but we understood that there are certain things to avoid, certain things to. And all these rituals are very much depends on that, because the moment we wear this handloom cloth,
Right.
the moment we live in the local mud houses, and we kind of slowly start experiencing the spirit,
Right.
which is
Right.
comes from all these four elements, the
We
spirit.
just help to put everything in the natural position to experience the natural power, because everyone is powerful.
Right.
Everyone is a king. Everyone has inside a very sacred force,
Right.
which he has got disconnected from
Correct.
by the system.
Right.
Because system didn't wanted us to be strong.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted us to be sick and weak.
Right.
But we are strong and healthy, so that's what we have to remember. And if everyone will just come back to this holy self, he will find the limitless amount of power, which will help him to continue the path towards good,
Right.
only good and light and happiness. Because where is laughing sound, where is sound of music, there cannot be lying. You understand? Where is the real happiness?